Hello there. This video is going to start with the two clips. Oh, look at that. A bit closer, zoomed in there. It looks a bit like a fish, oh, it's wobbling, but trying to track it. It's most likely a satellite, but it looked cool how it had like a little tail on the end, so this is probably another satellite which I managed to catch on to. It's a bit more, let's say, stable than the last one. So it's after this clip which is going to show the screen recording of one of my previous videos where, yeah, pretty strange light appeared in the sky, which really shouldn't be any planes there. The dwarf did a pretty good job tracking this. Just like that slight bit of wobble is the problem I've already written to DWARFLabs about. I'm not sure if something's happened to my device, but that slight wobble is unfortunately a slight breeze. It's lost a bit of the tracking here, so you can see the stars I've left it in a normal size. I haven't zoomed in on this one, so you can see stars passing by, and in a second, without spoiling anything, we're going to see I'll lose the object, because that's why I wanted to show it, because sometimes when it's passing by another star or the other object, but there is another object in the way, it just stops tracking it. Correctly, was moving southwards over the Mediterranean. So I think this is the part now. So it's getting close to this other star. We see another object appearing from the right, and there, because it passed through it, it thinks it stood still, and then it loses it. So if you're not paying attention at this point now, you could think that it's still tracking it, but because of the slight movement, but it's not. Because I looked up and was trying to see if I could see it with the naked eye. Of course, I keep on checking. I saw the slight movement. Didn't realize that, it started tracking another object. And he flashed next to that star, it looks like, but that is that one's not moving. So this was the track of that last object satellite. So when it moves down like that, you've seen it's tracking it. It's moving quite fast across the sky, so it has to adjust. Wide view is in the upper left hand corner, and this has changed slightly since the update, so but I still wanted to post this video because of managed to capture everything on the screen recording while I was doing this. So then we see it lost the other track, trying to recatch it. So you see the wobbling comes in every time the dwarf has to readjust. Oh, there we go again. So this was in the old, just normal tracking mode. For quite a while, as we could see in the video. I think it was just over a minute now in the upper left hand corner on the widescreen. You can already see the halo of the apartment buildings. brightly on there, so definite light smoke up the top there. But it's still catching this thing moving through the sky, which is awesome. That's where I lost it. So at some point I realized it, and then I'm going to remember correctly, I check out for other objects. Come on, when do I realize it? It's gotta be happening. Any thinking now? But we can definitely see that the other object it's caught onto is the wide angle view doesn't choose, so now I've so now I'm adjusting this wide angle. I know it's not great picture quality, but otherwise you cannot pick out the stars of the sky or see things moving properly. So they've changed this now on the new version, so you still playing with that to try and get to catch on things. So here I'm just trying to look for things moving in the sky to see if I can catch on to anything. So moving down again, down lower to the horizon, back to the same place. Star, more stars. Really pointing vertically up. We're trying to check out the darkest part of the sky to see if I can see anything. There we go. That's not a star, but look how bright the thing is. This is what the other video was about. This is where I actually caught it. So that's supposed to be a plane now. The light goes dims. Still a lot of lights for a plane though, isn't it? Where I just couldn't really catch on to it. I didn't want to get it. I got it, but it's not holding on to it. The light's not sufficient. It's the difficult thing. Even though it had two fixed lights, even though they were low, just didn't want to have it. At this point I'm like, I cannot have time to change any settings or anything, so I just gotta roll with it. Okay. Later I checked out the flights going to Gibraltar to see why it was flying pretty low. There were no planes going the other way, and then that happened again. Look at that. That light just came out of nowhere. Again, the one that was lit up beforehand, so I've never seen planes do that which have been flying by. It's not low enough to be going to Gibraltar anyway. But so now it starts kind of freaking out. Look at this. It doesn't match up with the recording. I don't know what's going on. Here's why it was pretty intriguing, because the results, as you can see in the video, I was tracking it the whole time. There it shows me it struggled. I don't know what was going on with that glitch. So, yeah, I thought it might have been the landing lights, but it's, as I say, it's too high for that. I've seen other flights going into Gibraltar. They're at a low altitude. They're more at that. Antenna, which is at the bottom there, just left of those buildings. But the whole recording is supposed to be going normal, and it just kept on kind of locking up on the screen recording. It just didn't want to record. But the the original video was good. So this is where I even go out here. Just froze. That didn't used to happen so often at all. Not on my device that it just all of a sudden just loses it and doesn't get it. So, but it did. On the iPad it seemed to glitch as well. So I don't know. So now I just spend the rest of the time just trying to pick it up again and see other things flashing all day, which were pretty low. Another one. Why did I see it? There you go. What's the plan? I think definitely has a different flash pattern anyway. So I'm glad I found the screen recording because I'd actually forgotten that I'd done it. As you can see, is that keep on just using it on the latest update, though I will be doing some videos shortly. Glad there was a second update which came out after the first one because my device just kept on crashing. So I've been working on getting out some astrophotography, so that'll be coming up next. But yeah, as you can see, it's not rocket science trying to get something flashing in the sky if you have a clear sky and no things going by. So just eyes to the skies and just keep on trying. All you can do is try, as you can see. Not easy, but try and get the settings right. That light has to be bright enough for it to be able to lock onto, as you can see now. Playing with the contrast, but as I say in the update, it's been improvement. So eyes to the skies, and hope you enjoyed the video.